He's direct, he's to the point, he has incredibly high standards, and me, the way that I communicate, I really connect with him. Guys, take your chance and really soak it in when people are giving you this knowledge, their time that they're putting into how they've mastered their craft and to deliver this message for you. So with that, guys, can we please stand up? All right? We're gonna do a big welcome. I want it to be energized. I want him to second guess getting on this stage, okay? Can we do that? Let's give a big welcome for Johnny Marion. Let's go!
You ready to close out? Yes. Are you ready to close out? Yes. All right. This is a very, very special moment. And, this year, as we did a lot of foundation work in the last 12 months, really in preparation, it's like a plane that gets on the runway and, last year, we built the runway. And you look at, really with Raja's leadership and his mindset and his vision, one of the things I'll tell you is, in this time of business, myself and Cash, we've had a lot of exposure to many other type of leaders within the company and other organizations. And maybe this is biased opinion, but at the same time, Raja this morning talked about opinion and facts. Fact is that there is no other leader within this company or in our industry that has the heart, the philosophy, their spirituality, the clarity of the system, and the care as a Raja Dhaliwal. That's a fact. The opinion of others really carry no weight. In that sense, this is where Cash and I can relate and look at no one else within this company. And I'll tell you one thing, there are a lot of other leaders, for lack of better terms, that don't have the size of organization that Raja does, don't produce 250 million, a quarter of a billion, I should say, not 250 million, a quarter of a billion. Or the amount of recruits, or the amount of licenses, or the amount of CEOs, EVCs, field chairmen within their organization, and still work on the system every day, and still work on their own improvement. This is Raja's, understand, we're 2 weeks into the new year. Is this yes? Yes or no? Yes. This is his third convention of this year already. January 2nd, they did their first convention in Surrey, Canada. Following weekend, January 9th, they did their second convention. They did Red Deer and then Surrey. And then now this one. And then once he gets back, they go back to another convention next weekend, and another convention, and another convention after that. Literally 5 or 6 conventions back to back every weekend. And you and I come to one, and many people complain just about the one that they have to go to. There's a reason why he is where he is, and there's a reason why you and I are where we are. Success leaves clues. Study the success and study the habits and the thinking process. So as this year, I hope you catch the momentum that we're in, and I hope that you catch the direction that we're in, which is that this is the year of promotions. But in the process of the year of promotions, the challenge with that is that you will get too attached to the title and the position. And I want you to understand that you don't want the SMD title, you want the SMD business. And you do not want the CEO title, you want the CEO business. My belief, and I shared this with Raja maybe a month ago over the phone, where I was doing a training with our team, and we probably had a few hundred people together. I think on that call with offices and people plugged in, maybe 600-700 people or 800 people on there. And just naturally, without thinking or preparing notes on this one thing that I said, is that SMD 100K and CEO 500K is not a promotion. SMD 100K and CEO 500K is a solution to families' problems. Because when you sit there and talk about, I want multi-handed, I want freedom of time, I want better quality of life, I want to create generational wealth, I want to create generational income. When you sit there and just think about the things that you want to do, all of that comes with SMD 100K, CEO 500K. Freedom of time comes with CEO 500K. Quality of life comes with CEO 500K. So ultimately, the solutions to things that Raja covered earlier about philosophies and what we talked about mindset in yesterday of how people thinking, you can solve all of that with CEO 500K. So is CEO 500K a title? Is it a promotion? Or is it a solution? When you're thinking and your approach towards CEO and SMD changes, now you don't run for it because other people are going to clap for you. Now you don't just run for it because you're going to walk the stage. You know, many people always come up and say, you know, I'm going to be SMD, I'm going to walk the stage. That's good. But that just, you got to go deeper than that. So I say this because the mindset, and Cash killed it last night on this part of the ABC of the business. I don't know which one of these it is all the time. Raja, which one is it? He keeps saying the blue one. There's like 5 blue apps. This one? No, that's Microsoft Store. Ah, I found it. Oh.
Is that right?
Hey Raja, you want to translate for me? I'm just I'm kidding. I'm in trouble. Totally forgot what I'm going to talk about now. Kidding, I didn't. All right. I don't get nervous anymore with him, so. So I want you to think about, first of all, mentality here. And understand here, first of all, thinking, how you think, will be how you act, and how you act will give you the results, the outcome. So if I want my results in the business to change, then my behavior, my acting has to change, my action has to change. And in order for the action to change, what needs to change? Right here, the 6 inches between your 2 ears. So I'm going to kind of piggyback off Cash from last night, but come at this a little bit different. You know, the first approach or the first thinking that you and I have towards the business is the agent mentality. This is obviously the guy who says, I need to get licensed, teach me product, so I can make sales. And understand something. This is everybody's initial thinking when they come into our business. This was my thinking 20 years ago. This was Cash's thinking. This is probably your thinking. This was everyone's thinking when we get started is, I gotta get licensed, I gotta learn product, I gotta make a sale. And as we know, this is not multi-handed thinking. This is not multi-handed behavior. Ultimately, this is what? Single-handed. And this is why this is everything that's produced with skill and hours. So I want you to make a note of something. Agent mentality doesn't like conventions. Because conventions has nothing to do with equipping skill. Convention has to do with equipping mind. So this is why the single-handed guy doesn't like to come to convention. Because this is not product, this is not sales, this is mind work. This is not skill work, this is spiritual work. And a single-handed guy doesn't see the value of mind work. Because they're not leading anybody, they're not building anybody. They have no vision. So this is why we want you to evolve the thinking and move this to second thinking, which is we can call franchisee. And obviously franchisee, in our business we call this a SMD or a broker. Now, what does the SMD begin to think? SMD is not thinking I gotta get licensed and learn the product and make some sale. SMD has a little bit more elevated thinking. SMD begins to think, I need recruiting, I need licensing, because if I recruit more, I'm gonna license more because I'm a franchisee, I'm a broker. You see, agent doesn't care about recruiting, but SMD begins to care more about recruiting. This is why every SMD needs to do 10 recruit, 40K, 2 license every month. But SMD, if they don't have the next one that I give you, they will always stay SMD. And the way the SMD will elevate to get to the third one, which is what we call franchisor, or in our business we call CEO, is you need to attach here convention. And when you attach the convention here is when all of this is going to take you here. SMD alone with recruit and license will not get to CEO. But an SMD whose recruit, license, and convention is an obsession for them, where they begin to sit there, like yesterday. I have an SMD text me in the middle of the meeting and say, I have 9 people here. In the next event, I'm going to have 20. And I just messaged back saying, you still don't get it. 20 will keep you as SMD. Because as long as you don't look at your 9 and say, these 9 all need to bring 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15 to the next convention, none of them will ever go SMD multi-hand. They will remain agent single-hand, and this guy with 20 will only remain SMD by himself. So the thinking has to change. And the moment that thinking changes, your behavior, the way you act, now you go to a teammate, and you as an SMD will say, I'm going to bring 20. You now go, you need to bring 15, and you need to bring 15, and you need to bring 15 is the only way you're going to become SMD multi-hand, which is going to lead you to CEO, franchise, or business. Is this making sense, yes or no? Yes. So this is why CEO now is thinking about what? Building location. Which is ultimately building what? SMB. And CEO is somebody who loves systems. Because you're not going to build multiple locations without systems. How can I build 6 locations without system? Each location is going to run something different. Each location is going to wear something different. The menu is going to be different. When you run a franchise type business, a system-based business, you see, agent doesn't care about systems. Agents care about what? Skill. Who cares about system? Who values system? CEO thinker. Now, do I have to be CEO to think like CEO? No. I could be right now like you, an MD or an associate, but I gotta think like a CEO, obsessed with the things of CEO, so then I can behave like one, so then I can have the results like one. Is this making sense? Yes or no? You want to translate? I just do what he does to me, right? So I got it. He is gonna kick my butt at lunch. We're good. We have fun here. So this is why when we talk about here, year of promotions, right now, if you're not SMD 100K, first aim for the guy or the lady in here that is not an SMD 100K, you might have just started. You might sit there and say, I'm not even licensed yet. Your aim is not licensed. The aim, the big aim is SMD 100K. Everything else fits inside of that. You see, let's say I'm not licensed. And right now I calibrate my GPS on SMD 100K. This GPS is going to tell me, Johnny, make a left, get licensed. Now go down 2 miles, which is 210. Go down the road of 210. And then make a right, which is MD. But along the way, as I do this, and then says, go down and make a left, 5 miles down, which is, or 15 miles down, make a left, which is what? Bring 15 people to convention. The moment I put the destination as SMD 100K, everything else I need, the skill, the mind, I gotta learn recruiting, on the way. I gotta learn production, on the way. I gotta license people, on the way. Everything fits inside that GPS because destination is what? SMD 100K. And now the GPS is gonna give me the route and the direction and everything I need, because all of the little things that you want to learn and grow in the business will happen. It fits inside of SMD 100K. But if I focus on license, then all the other things I need to learn do not fit in that. If I focus on, oh, I need to become MD, or I need to become associate, SMD doesn't fit in associate, but associate fits in SMD. How many of you guys getting this? Yes?
Yes.
I'm glad you approve. So this is first aim. Move out of agent mentality and get into broker mentality. Move out of agent single-handed mentality, get into franchisee mentality. And if I'm an SMD in here right now, then I gotta put my aim on CEO 500K. Which means what? Identify. Identify 6 people. Not a lot. 6 is not a lot. And if you sit there and go, I don't have 6 right now, then identify 3. Identify some people in the team right now, and don't go to those people. See, you kill their dream when you speak small to them. but you lift their dream, even if those 6 is their first convention in here, and I go, hey, I want, when we come out of here, we go SMD 100K. Your job as a leader is to speak the affirmation, is to speak the thinking, is to feed that to them. Because their mind also is like a garden. What you say, you're planting in their head. So when you go at the lunch break and you get your team together, and all of a sudden you go, hey, when we come out of here, I want you to go become an associate by the end of the month. You are killing the dream. Because the dream business right now is SMD 100K and CEO 500K. Because remember, when you look at this guy has no freedom of time. In fact, if I gave it to you this way, this guy is self-employed. Give me there we go. This guy's self-employed, employed by himself. Franchisee, this guy's a business owner. But let me tell you something. Even as an SMD 100K, yes, you're a business owner, but the business still owns you. Because even as SMD 100K, you're small business. In other words, SMD, small MD. Because think about it, as an SMD, who is the one that runs all the trainings? You do. Who does all the recruiting? You do. Who does all the selling? You do. Who does all the licensing? You do. This is why for a long, long time in our business, all the people before us, they always say, you are your bake shop. Meaning you are your business. When you go to work, the bake shop goes. When you don't go to work, the bake shop doesn't go. So as long as you're SMD, you need to be go, 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 go. There is still not much freedom of time there as SMD. But this is why I say CEO 500K is not a promotion. CEO 500K is a solution to everything that people desire. Because when you look at this type of business, this, number 3, the franchisor, the CEO is what you will call entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, because of systems, because of locations, that came from vision from thinking, this guy is the one that has freedom of time. This is the one that the business is sellable, transferable. What do you have to transfer over here? Nothing. Can you transfer yourself? No. Can you transfer your skill? No. Transfer your time? No. Where is transferable? Right here. What's sellable? Right here. What has value? Right here. What is passive? Right here. What did you just see from Binu? Almost 600,000 income. 50,000 herself. 550,000 comes from what? Having 6 franchisees. Are you getting this? Yes or no?
Yes.
So let me ask you something. Do you want a plan, clear path, a road, a GPS right now? Because you have to put in your destination right now. SMD 100K, 6 months. CEO 500K this year. Let me tell you one thing. If I'm brand new right now with what I know and new art of living, and this man right here, I could grab a brand new guy right now, give him a clear path. In 6 months, they're SMD 100K, and next 6 months, just identify 6 people and do with them what you just did in the first 6 months. Someone can come in and in 12 months, they can have a CEO business. Someone can come in today, mark my word, and in 12 months, can have 6 locations and $500,000 income. I believe it. Without the art of living, no. Without conventions, no. With the art of living,
yes.
With convention, 12 months, somebody can become CEO 500K today. And not because of the title, but because of the dream life that it provides. Everybody with me, yes?
Yes.
So, I've asked Raja to come up here because he has the plan, the strategy, the direction that is needed here in the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, that everybody can get SMD 100K CEO 500K. Do you want the plan? Yes or no?
Yes!
All right, let's go. Can we give Raja a big hand, please?
Whoever gets pen gets control. All right. So here is the plan. It's very simple. So pay attention to, don't take pictures. You're already collecting a lot of pictures from yesterday. You can make an album of these pictures. Okay, here, this is the focus. SMD, first step is you get a license and you need to make money. If you don't make money, nobody wants to follow you. How many of you agree with that?
Yes.
A lot of people are confused with our business because generally if you get into multi-level marketing businesses, you really don't produce anything personally. You produce with the team. Are you following that? But here it's a different business model. Here first you need to make money to influence other people to become part of your team. Otherwise, who wants to follow a broke person? Anybody interested? If I'm not making any money, 10 people follow me. Okay, so I need to make money. So we have been given a clear standard here to make money that after license, we need to do 2 personal recruits and 10,000 production per month personally. And now 2 recruits come when we educate people what? The philosophy of multi-handed income. 10,000 production comes when we educate people which philosophy? 10%, 3 rule, 3 goal. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so you start doing 210 because once you make money, then only you will be moving to step 2. Those people who don't make money, so whoever is licensed here after this convention to make this year a year of promotions that Johnny talked about, you need to start making money starting January. And what makes you money is minimum standard 210. Are you following so far? So once you start making money, right away you can start assembling the multi-hand strength. Say after me, multi-hand strength. Until you don't have a multi-hand strength, you will be actually that small marketing director. SMD also stands for small marketing director. Are you following that? So now to gain multi-hand strength in 90 days, you need to collect 9 recruits in your team. Obviously, if you're doing 2 personal, 6 is coming from you and rest 3 will be part of somebody else recruit from those recruits. So total 9 recruits in your team, 45,000 production in 90 days. Obviously, you're doing 10,000 on your own and that's in 90 days, 30,000 is done by you and rest 15 will come from 1 or 2 other people. Then 3 license in your team in the same 90 days, and the biggest thing here is 15 people per convention. That's where you gain multi-hand strength. Now the minute you collect these 4 things and you have 15 people coming to convention, immediately those 15 will help you complete the guidelines of SMD and 100K. Are you following this or not? So what is step 1? Is to make money. What is step 2? Is to assemble multi-hand strength with these 4 numbers: recruit, production, license and convention. So now once you bring 15 to convention, right away you will have multi-hand action. Write this down. Multi-hand strength leads to multi-hand action. And what push you forward faster is a multi-hand action. If you want to push forward yourself with single hand action, it's not going to happen. So you bring 15 to the convention, that gives you that multi-hand strength and you will have a multi-hand action following convention. Are you following that? So you will complete guidelines, but more importantly, you will be ready to run a Baysha. Baysha means your new brokerage, which you just built, SMD. It will start doing these numbers. 10 recruits, 40,000 production, 2 license per month, and starting having 10 people registered every month for convention. So next 90 days, your brokerage will bring 30 people minimum to the convention. So this is a pathway. In this year, whoever wants to be SMD and owning your own agency or digital franchise, you need to start with making money right away, 210. And then step 2, you assemble 4 things in 90 days. And these things will help you complete the guidelines which you need. And after that, you will be start running this size base shop. So I need at least 3 to 4 SMDs, current SMDs, if you can come up here on the stage, please. So now, rest of the plan is simple. Rest of the plan is all about duplication. Okay, so I need these type of SMDs. So these are I don't know who follows under this. So small marketing director SMD. The next one is strong. And next one is significant. And I'll show you what makes people significant in a second. Are you following that? So these are all SMDs. What is first SMD? Small marketing director. What is next one? Strong marketing director. And what is third one? Significant marketing director. Okay, why only have two? We have anyone else? You come up. Yeah, you should go. Because I know your numbers are stronger. So, is that stronger? Maybe you come. Okay, come. Where is the mic? Okay. When did you become SMD?
10 months ago.
10 months. How many people you got here?
15.
15. What was last one?
Last one was 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. How many you got in Bay Shop?
In Base Shop, we have 15.
Here?
Yeah.
What is previous one?
Previous one was 10.
10.
But we just promoted an SMD. Total team, we have probably over 30.
Okay, so you built one SMD already. Okay.
We're one SMD from.
So when did you become SMD?
I
Kenyan?
became SMD in August.
August?
Yes.
Okay, how many people here?
10.
10 people here?
Yes.
Okay. Bay Shop only,
Yes.
not others. So how many people from Bay Shop?
Bay Shop, I have 10.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna connect the numbers.
Yes.
Last time in Vancouver, I asked one person, she said, I have 32. I said, what is your production? And how much you made in last 3 months? He said, 25,000. I said, this can't be correct because 15 people get you 25,000, but 32 should get you at least 50,000. She said, no, I have 32. I said, I need to confirm. So I called the SMD upline and he said, oh, she has actually have 14. She's planning to have 32 next one. So I'm not asking that. So how many you got from Bay Shop? Yeah,
I have 22.
22. So let me show you the magic of this small, strong, significant. So what was the last one? Last convention you had, how many?
Last convention was 9.
9. So your production numbers should be monthly in Bay Shop is around 20,000. What is it?
It's actually around 35,000, 30,000.
How much do you do some personal?
I do some personal, yeah.
How much personal?
Let's say about 15,000.
So 35 minus 15 is what? 20. So I'm talking about multi-hand. Are you following that?
Yes.
So his production in Bay Shop is equal to attendee times 2,000. So which is, if he has how many people? 10 at the last one. I'm asking last one. Are you following that? So he has averaging 20,000 production in the Bay Shop. Are you following that?
Yes.
And that convention needs to be long distance. But how many you got at the last one?
10.
10. So your production should be similar. So what do you got average production in Bay Shop? But you also promoted SMD out.
Yeah, so last 90 days we did like 60 to 70,000 average.
Average 60, 70,000. So you promoted one SMD out. Including that SMD, how many people you have?
30.
30. So that's 60,000 a month.
Yeah.
Are you following? But now he actually produced that person to SMD. So what is making all the difference of numbers? Is number of people at convention. Are you following that or not? So how many you had last one?
Last one, we were not in Canada, so just 3.
So you just become SMD August. So you have bring how many?
Was only 3.
So here 10.
At 10 year.
So now your Bay Shop should be averaging at least 25,000 points per month outside
Yes.
of your personal.
Yes, for the last 90 days, it's been 75,000 points.
75,000. So that's what it needs to be. Now she just became SMD, but if you become, now how many you had at last one from base shop only?
At Menton, I had 3.
3. Are you following? So your base shop should be around, 6,000, which means in last 90 days maybe 20,000.
Yeah.
What is your base shop?
Yeah, 18,000.
18,000.
Whoa.
Are you following that? Because 3 times 2,000 is what? 6,000. 6,000 times 3 months is what? 18,000. Why 18,000? Because she bring how many people to the convention last month? 3. So what is making all the difference? Multi-hand strength. Whoever has more multi-hand strength in base shop in their SMD, they will be significant SMD. Are you following that or not? So how many you got last one?
Last convention,
Yeah,
we had 18. October, we had 18.
18.
Yes.
So obviously your base shop should be around 35, so 105, like what is 90
Yes.
days?
Last 90 days, we were right at about 45,000.
Total in 90 days or each month?
I think we were right at 45 each month.
Okay, so that's good. 135, how much is personal?
Probably 70%. Like, I think we were at 62.
Did you promote any SMD yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so there must be something going on,
Yes.
and you might know what's going on.
Yes.
What is going on?
We're not duplicating.
Yes.
So you bring people here and just let them quit?
We've got to get them here 4 times. They have not adopted the new art of
Okay.
living.
Okay.
Yeah. We understand.
You're not from Cassius Street.
No, sir.
You're from Johnny Street?
Yes.
So
But we've got this.
what's wrong with
We've
this?
got this.
They're a lot stronger on personal, and
What are they doing with their people? I'm wondering.
need to lift the people a little bit more.
Right. We know exactly what we've got to do.
Okay, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many you got here?
We've got 22 here today.
So if you do a right job,
Absolutely.
you should be doing at least 45,000 production from these 22 and then personal on top.
Absolutely.
If you're not, then there must be an issue. Either you're not bringing them right or what something is going on. So give these guys a nice round of applause.
I'll tell you. The challenge, again, go back to what I said earlier. When you bring people here, and I'll identify what it is with Tony right away, right? And it's just a correction to lift up. Okay, I just want you to understand that. So you have clarity, so you don't sit there and go, why? How do you bring this many, but it doesn't happen? When you bring them here, but again, when you come out, if you speak to them in agent mentality, then you're going to get agent results from them and not SMD results. Does that make sense?
Right.
When you bring them out of here, again, you cannot come out and talk to them agent, and treat them as an agent, talk to them like agent, program them like agent. Because then they behave like agent and they get what kind of results? Agent. You need to talk to them, treat them, believe in them, pour into them as what now? Broker mentality, SMD mentality. Does that make sense? That'll be a differentiator.
So what I wanted to clear to all of you, that you can still become SMD without 15 people to convention. You can push recruiting, you can push production, you can get 10 people licensed, you can complete. But what you will be missing out on, that once you become SMD, your agency will not be running this number every month. Why? Because you haven't got in your agency what? Multi-hand strength. Multi-hand strength is missing. So you can become SMD, but you will not be producing SMD. You will not be productive. You will not be profitable outlet. How many of you want to build profitable outlet? So that profitability is linked with the number of people at convention, which is the 15. So give them a nice round of applause. Thank you for coming here. Okay, so now it's pretty simple afterwards. Now you become SMD. If you want to be EMD, obviously you need to get 3 people licensed, complete the same process, and it will happen for you. If you want it to be CO, you need 6 people, as Johnny was talking about earlier, completing the same process, make money. First is make money. Number 2 is assemble multi-hand strength. Number 3, this will help you complete the guidelines and you will be running this base, which is a profitable base, which is a solid base. And then EVC and $1 million, you need 10 people on the same path. Make money first, but I'll tell you that if somebody don't make money, nobody wants to follow them. They really don't gain influence. And it's important in leadership position that you gain influence first. Are you following that? So what is the number 1 step to get to next level as a SMD? Number 1 is to make money. Are you following that? And to make money, what exactly you need to do every month? 210, 2 recruits, 10,000 production. Is that clear or not? Says clear?
Yes.
Okay. Number 2, once you start doing 210, you need to assemble multi-hand strength. You have numbers given, 4 numbers: recruiting number, production number, license number, and a registration number. And you collect those 4 things and you bring 15 people to convention. Immediately your guidelines will be completed and you will be running a solid base. Is that making sense or not? Yes. So that's the way, and that's something you duplicate to get to CEO in this year. This is a year of promotions, guys, but we don't need this 4 ways, yeah. So this is something you follow. It's pretty clear. Make money, assemble multi-hand strength, and everything is completed for you. So thank you for that. So Johnny, you can.
All right, so how many of you guys fired up to run the plant? Yes? You see, one thing is you just need clarity and understand. It's you doing it, then you're coming back, and with 3 people, 6 people, 9 people, you're repeating the same process. Don't change it. Don't sit there and say, oh my God, there's got to be other things to it. The thing with running a system is requires a lot of self-discipline. And it is, let me tell you, it's boring. It's boring to do the same thing over and over again. But that's what's going to get you to where you want to be. It's boring to go back and do it with 3 more people. Boring to go back and do it with 6 more people. But it's the boring things, the repetition, the discipline that's ultimately going to get you to CEO 500K this year and allow you to live your dream life by building a dream business. You guys fired up, yes?
Yes.
All right, hey, let's have a great break. Next session, we're going to elevate. We have a guest speaker that we did not tell you who it is, that I'm super fired up for, one of my favorite speakers. So let's take a break, and we'll see you right back here for next.